yeah, I'm walking around, and people are always commenting about how young I look and stuff like that, especially before I started killing my body off. I looked like really young, and I would stay that way had I never started trying that. And even like I reverse it when I stop. I mean, going back these days, dude, this train is fucking not gonna run out of coal until it hits the fucking wall and the coal all burns at once. Anyways, but the perks of being old, man. Like I got my hair dyed, and I didn't necessarily have any problems with my hair color. It's related to like stress and wanting your hair to change and shit like that. So I didn't really have that problem until like a couple times I poisoned myself really hard, and it's like I woke up the next day looking like a different person and shit. And then, obviously the following weeks and stuff ensued and showed me like, yeah, you did shit. You like stripped color from your fucking hair, you fucking destroyed your fucking skin and shit like that. And like in a matter of overnight, that's what makes me like see this is fake as well, because I can just flip the switch and then you wake up the next morning and COVID is real in everyone's mind, in 40 billion people's mind. Or you wake up the next morning and all of a sudden you age 10 years and shit. And it's like, yeah, that's not reality. Like that would take time to age 10 years. You can't just age 10 years overnight and shit. But apparently it happens, right? So the old age things, like it's, if I allow myself to just like get like old dingy hair and stop combing my hair and let it turn gray and stuff, and walk around with my cane and stuff all the time. Maybe got a wheelchair. You're supposed to get like treated better and special privileges. So, the Social Security net developed. We can argue why that was developed in the 1940s and stuff like that. But, you're supposed to be able to retire, and then if you live that long, which if you work for 60 years, you probably ain't got much longer to live anyways. But, and then most of those people, they work for 60 years. They don't want to quit. It's like, once you find something to do, you don't want to quit that stuff. You just keep on moving forward. Oops. See, the whole point of this video is I was like, I'm going to limp over to the gym and from the gym to the movie theater and take a quick nap inside there, because I'd turn on a movie, it'll put me to sleep. So I'll just go in there and take a nap, since I'm not allowed to take a nap out here on the fucking in the woods somewhere and shit. I'll get arrested for that. And the perfect thing is hey, like maybe I really want to watch a movie, but it takes me like 20, 40 tries to watch a movie because they put me to sleep because they're so boring. It's just like the same thing over and over. I don't really like TV, but books, TV, video games, music is all like the same 7 to 14 stories written 20 trillion different times. And so yeah, I came over here and I was thinking that. I was like, I got all my bags on me. And I was like, they're just gonna look at me like I'm some heroin addict and shit. And probably in there trying to rob them of some free popcorn or something. And I was like, if I just let myself sound old and stupid and look old and stupid, if I let that stuff happen, which I'm, obviously I'm getting there. We're gonna get there soon. We're gonna get these special privileges soon. Privilege of being old and decaying and almost dead. That is the real privilege, though. But this only gets the best people, best children, best. Anyway, so yeah, like I figure if I go in there like that, old people and stuff, it's just an old person, man. Like, look at the old loser. Like, yeah. I bet you fucking watches this shit stuff like Andy Griffith show. We ain't got none of that. We ain't got no Andy Griffith movie here, sir. But now I want to see Saw 23. How they kill him this time. Don't spoil it. And nope, it's not gonna happen if I'm looking like 25 or 30. Where it's like Obviously, I haven't turned the camera on me in a minute, have I? For a reason. It's not the same person it used to be. But, yeah, so I just figured, like, you know, is that like a blessing or a curse to get old? It's kind of like, there's smarter people who developed ways to fucking subvert the minds of younger people. Maybe for beneficial uses even, right? Like you hold the door open. I mean, I still hold the door open for people, right? And I can't even fucking walk some days. I still think I'm young or something, right? Yeah, I look in the mirror and I don't see what everyone else my age or 10 years younger than me looks like. I didn't, right? At least I didn't. But, and so, like, you know, there's like a lot of benefits there to being old. It's just like, as you die, like, and I've always said, you know, the word old is like a butter coat. It's a little frosting coating they put on a rotten cupcake and stuff. It's the word death. And they're you know, just buttering it up. You know, you're not getting old and dying. You're aging gracefully. You're not an old fogey. You're a senior citizen. You know, I might remember what's his name making jokes about how they change the language and stuff like that, and it's like, but the old people are in control though, ain't they? So maybe there's benefits to it. I don't know. But then again, you know, to the system, old people are probably completely useless trash. Who the hell wants to pay me to fucking eat food and sleep somewhere so I can go out and fucking limp around on the streets all day and shit? Like, even I don't want to do that. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm being tortured, like being forced to do that shit. Fucking, but definitely no one else wants that, right? No. I mean, they try to train people not to talk shit about old people and stuff, but I don't think no one really gives a fuck. And at the end of the day, you're just doing shit with cold calculations. You're like, that's where the word useless eater probably comes from. These old people in wheelchairs and shit like that. And you're like, oh my god, we gotta pay for them for 20 more years and shit. Like, this is gonna be costly. Fucking, yep. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like, if you guys think getting older has benefits or not. I can't even remember, you know, comparing like being a child to a teen, or to an older teen, or even past beyond the teens. And it's like there's like benefits, there's some withdrawals, but really there's mostly benefits and stuff depending on how you look at a certain age. I'm not too sure how benefited old people actually feel, but hell, I feel like the benefits was when you was a child and stuff. And society's like, it's a kid. Hey, look, he decapitated 3 people. All kids will be kids. Oh, he set fire to the crack house. Well, you know, we don't really like crackheads anyways. Kids will be kids. You know? But maybe let me know in the comments how you guys view stuff like that, right? Have a good one.